Hello, today's video is going to be about the best and the worst detailing brushes that I found over the last 3 years as a professional detailer, so you know which brushes to spend your hard-earned money on and which brushes to stay away from. Alright, so let's get into it. Okay, so I've kind of got some brushes here. I'm going to start with the tire brushes, the rim and the tire brushes. These are the hardest ones to figure out because there's a lot of them and a lot of them really don't do a good job. And I've got these brushes here off to the side. These are the brushes that I don't like and I just recommend staying away from them. But I'll start out with my favorite brushes for cleaning the rims, and it took me a long time to figure this out. A lot of trial and error, and I finally got to it. This right here is the absolute best brush for cleaning the rims. And I think there's only one of a kind with this one, and this one's called the Easy Detail brush. It's really expensive and it's really high quality. It gets into a small area. And no matter how much you use this brush, the bristles don't really get too messed up. But still, that being said, for the price of this brush, I keep this brush in its own bucket all by itself, just so nothing happens to it. Because here's an example of a similar brush, but it's gotten all messed up over time here. And it started out good. And this brush is basically brand new as well. It's only been used 3 times, and as you can see, it's already lost all of its shape and it's basically turned into unusable. And I'm not going to say the name of this brush because I don't want to trash talk any companies, but it's also another expensive, high quality name brand brush. But I would just probably not spend my money on this one. Here's another example of this same brand and model. This is just a smaller one here. It's never been used. But yeah, this one here, it's only been used like 3 times and it's already all mangled, so that is not a good rim cleaning brush. This is the one and only rim cleaning brush that you want here. It's Easy Detail, that's the name, and it's really high quality. It gets into the tightest areas and the bristles basically never get destroyed. They obviously do, but they last a very long time. And this is for cleaning the rim. It's going to be very versatile. It'll get into a lot of different spokes and all that. That's the one. And then for cleaning the actual tire, I got these 2 brushes that I like here. This style of brush is good for big truck tires. At first I didn't really like it because this one doesn't work good for small tires and it gets annoying. And then this one is really good for small car tires here. And this one can be used on big truck tires as well, but it's just too small and you'll end up wasting a lot of time and putting a lot of effort into it. So these are the 2 brushes I would use. This one for big tires and this one for small tires. All of these brushes here, I've tried these out on tires and rims and I don't really like them, especially this brush. I thought this would be good for cleaning wheel wells and it's just not. Maybe you could use this one for cleaning the wheel wells or this one for cleaning the wheel wells. But this one here doesn't work very good. You think the shape would be good, but it's just not for whatever reason. And then these 2 brushes here, these style, I thought these ones would be really good for cleaning the rims and the spokes, but they don't work very good because they're quite large. They're not very squishy and you can't get them in between the spokes at all. These don't work. I want to think that I can use these one day on rims, but I've never found a vehicle where I enjoyed using these 2 brushes on the rims. So maybe save your money and not get these ones. And then this brush here too, I don't know what's up with this brush. You see this one all the time in all different kinds of places. I've never yet been able to use this one. When I first started, I bought this brush and I thought it would be good, but it's just not. It looks like a toilet scrubbing brush, if anything. And then this brush here is pretty good. It's Chemical Guy's green brush and it lasted me a good while and I really enjoyed it. It's good for the face of the rims and all that. And just various cleaning around the inside and the outside of the vehicle, but I stopped using it since I got this one here. This one's called SM Arnold and it's just bigger and it cleans more and it cleans faster. So if you want to try this one, it's okay if you're just doing smaller areas, but one day you're probably going to want to upgrade to this brush here. It's just better than this one. It's just bigger and it does a better job and it's faster. So yeah, all these brushes here, these are the brushes that I would definitely stay away from for rims and tires. Get rid of these things here. Oh, and I forgot this one here too. This one might be kind of good for doing the tire, I thought, but I just never use it. I use those other two. All right, so just a real quick recap here, just a closer up shot. I did not have good luck with these style of brushes in the rims. I've tried them on many rims and I just did not have good luck with these brushes. This brush here, I tried this on the wheel well at first and it's okay, but overall, I didn't really like this brush. I just don't like the feeling. You think it might be good for the wheel wells, but it's just not. If you do have to use a brush in the wheel wells, these two brushes here in the wheel wells are just so much better. This one for small cars and then this one for big trucks. Just the shape of the handle, not having that curve, makes so much more of a difference, and the actual texture of the bristles makes a big difference. This one here, the bristles are all smushed out, and that's just not a good quality brush when the bristles get smushed out like that. That tends to happen. And I'll talk about that more in a bit. This is basically a brand new brush. The bristles got smushed out really fast. And then yeah, these two, I didn't like these two. I have no idea where you would use this brush or what type of surface. I could not find a single surface for this brush to work on. And then this one here, I guess you could kind of use this one on the tires. It would work good. But this classic brush here is just so much better on the tires than this one, just the way the handle works and using it like that. So this one could be okay, but since I have a better one, there's just no point in using this one. And then these two brushes here, when I first started, I really liked this Chemical Guys brush here. Over time, I found better brushes and this one has just gotten phased out. It's not that this isn't a good brush, this is a great brush. I just have better brushes now that help me clean more and faster, so I don't use this one anymore. And then I got this brush just a little while ago and I thought this one was gonna be the one, but it's not, because this is a brand new brush. I've only used it on 3 vehicles and look at the condition of this brush already. It's all smushed. It's still gonna work, but it's degrading so rapidly that it's not gonna last me a long time for a professional or a business or, you know, over and over repetitive use. So I would stay away from this brush, and I'd like to say the names of the companies to stay away from, but I don't wanna get in trouble for slandering any companies. So I'll just promote the brushes that I actually do like and not say which ones the names of the brushes to stay away from. And then this brush here, it took me a long time to find this one. I was doing a lot of trial and error. A detailing friend of mine let me try this brush quite a long time ago, a couple years ago, and I've been trying to find it, but I haven't been able to find it. So I finally asked them. I thought I'd be able to find it, but I just couldn't. So I asked them which brand it was, and it's Easy Detail. It's really expensive. This one's like $52 Canadian, but it's definitely worth it because these bristles here, they don't get all bent over like those other brushes. These bristles are quality and they're just a different material and texture. And then this brush can also get into the spokes really, really well. And when you do find a nice brush like this, when you do get this nice brush, I would just, to take care of this brush for as long as possible, just put it in its own bucket all by itself and keep it like that, because when other brushes lean up against it like this, it could potentially damage it over time. And yeah, since this brush is so expensive, you just want to make it last as long as possible and try to get, 100 to 200 cars out of this brush if possible. So these are the hand detailing brushes that I like for doing the interior, getting all the cracks and the crevices. So I'll just show you the progression of where I started to where I am now. When I started detailing 3 years ago as a professional, I used these brushes here and they lasted me quite a while. These are just random brushes that I got off of Amazon, and they did last for, years in the beginning. And then I moved on to this set here. It's also from Amazon, and you can't really tell the quality on Amazon because these two brushes here, I've only had these for maybe 2 weeks, and as you can see here, the tip here is already getting mushed out, and once it gets mushed out like this, it really doesn't clean very well anymore, and the brush is basically failing. And this brush failed right away, where these ones here lasted for over a year before failing. So that's just something to keep an eye out. And now And now these are the brushes that I use going forward now as a professional, a few years into detailing. And I get these, I don't even know the name of these brushes, but I get them from a company. I'm sorry, I wish I had the name of this exact brush here. You're just gonna have to find it, but the bristles on this brush are really good. They don't get mushed out like this one. And I've been using this one for many, many vehicles here already. And I got a few brand new ones on backup. And then I've also got this one here for the vents. It's just a quality horsehair brush. And then for leather seats, I've got this brush as well for the cracks and the crevices on leather seats. It works kind of okay. I'm still dabbling with this one, but I have it in my arsenal there. Okay, so yeah, I started out with these cheap Amazon brushes here. I got lucky with these ones here. These ones turned out to be fairly decent quality off Amazon. These ones here were extremely less quality on Amazon. Like I said, I've only used these for 7 days or something and they're already all messed up. And this one here I've been using for a few months and it's pretty day in and day out doing multiple vehicles a day and it's still holding up its shape pretty well. And these are quality brushes that you get from a specialty detailing store. So I don't know if these are readily available online. I tried to find them online, but I couldn't. So yeah, just keep in mind, so the more money you spend on brushes, the better quality they will be. And these brushes weren't any crazy expensive or anything. I'd say maybe they were between $6 to $10 Canadian a piece for each of these brushes here. Whereas these ones were $10 for a 7-pack. So the best part of, the good part about this brush here is that it looks really big, but this is a really great universal brush. I basically use this on all areas, and this is my one and done sort of brush. It gets almost everything done, and I might not even need this brush. I'll just go with this one. And when I do want to get in the vents, I'll use this brush here, just specifically for the vents only. Okay, put these out of here. All right, so my next favorite brushes, I just got these ones here. These are drill brush attachments, and you wouldn't guess the brand of these. They're Hoover. And I'm actually kind of blown away at this brand name Hoover from the vacuums. But they make really good drill brush attachments. And I'll show you an example. So if you take a look at this, they're absolutely massive too, which is awesome. They're 6-inch, so they clean a large area very quickly. And I use this 5-inch one here for a really long time, and like I was saying with those other cheap brushes, that the bristles on the cheap brushes, they get pushed over and they stop cleaning and they don't clean very well. And this Hoover one, it seems to be great. The bristles, no matter how much I push on them, are staying in the correct position and can clean properly. And they're not too dense neither, which is really nice. This brush, the bristles are too dense in there and it doesn't seem to clean very well. The lower density of bristles on here really helps in cleaning, and actually how this brush slides around on surfaces, because there isn't too many, it pushes down nicely and it does a good job with that. So I'll just show you. As you can see, it pushes down and it cleans really nice, and it's a very large area. It helps you clean faster. And this is the 6-inch brush by Hoover, and I recommend the red one. Oh, and I forgot to talk about this brush. I really like this brush too. I'm not sure what brand it is, but just this shape. I think this might be a Max Shine or a Detail something brush, but this brush is really good. I use this one specifically and only on gas pedals and brake pedals. That's it. And yeah, this one works great for that. And then my last couple of brushes that I really like here are these brushes here. This brush here is for cleaning the exterior paint. And then this one here is for doing the engine bay. So if you take a look at this brush here, it's extremely soft and plush, and it feels really, really good. And basically this doesn't scratch the exterior paint. Now I say that with caution, because anytime you touch a painted surface with anything, it scratches it. So that's something to consider. But basically for an average vehicle that's all full of scratches already, this is extremely safe. And it's basically almost as safe as this one, a brand new microfiber wash mitt. And I would use this on any vehicle that came in here as long as it didn't have a fresh paint correction or a polish, and I would be completely happy with it. And coming up quick, I'll probably do a test on this one to show you guys to see if it scratches. But I use this on almost every vehicle on the exterior paint without scratching the exterior paint. And then this one for the engine bay. The last thing I'll add is this scrubbing wash mitt here. This is Adam's microfiber scrubbing mitt, and it's really good. It's like a Scrub Ninja, but it's a lot larger, so you can clean a larger area faster, and it really rips grime and dirt off of surfaces. All right, thanks for watching the video. I hope that this helped you guys out find the best brushes, the ones that I use as a professional and that I highly recommend, and which brushes to stay away from. My name's Josh, and this is Josh Jecklin Detailing. Subscribe for more content just like this.